He scratches off. Do you know what that man told me? I'd never seen him a day in my life. And I had to think about it when I was going out the store. He said, have a good rest of your day, Apostle. But I'm going out the door. I heard what he said, but I didn't hear what he said, but I heard what he said. I said, God, did he just say? And I looked around. I said, I don't know that man. I said, that must have been an angel telling me something. Because I only bought one shirt. Now, so I'm laying in the bed. I said, oh, I want something to chew on while I do my book. I think I stole that darn shirt and them jelly beans in the garbage can. Because I don't like trash. And I ran up to AutoZone to see the guy was up there. I wanted to put a belt on my thing. And I vaguely remember, because I was on the phone, picked up a bag and I went and throwed it in there. And I said, I bet I put that brand new shirt in the garbage can. I'm pissed off, but I ain't pissed off. I should have been paying attention instead of grabbing bag. That's what pressure, because everything in me is to crank that truck up, go in there and look in that garbage can, get that shirt and them jelly beans. I don't even care about the shirt. I wanted the jelly bean. What I said, whoever find that gonna be blessed. You got to learn how to lose what you really love to understand who you really are. Sometimes you got to lose your pride so somebody can see your heart. Sometimes you got to lose your anger so people can see how you really are. Sometimes you got to lose your poverty mentality in order to see your work. And a lot of things people go through in the wilderness, it's not necessary design, not necessarily not just for ministry, but how you can see life. Do you know how hard it is for me to be around people and I know they got a good heart, but they want to talk how big they are? They want to talk about how confident they are. And I can see that that's not who they are. But see, they're not willing to show themselves. And see, when a person ain't willing to show themselves, and when you spiritually mature, you'll understand it. If they can't truly show themselves, you can't really see Christ in them, because you really can't be yourself. Because to be yourself, when they got a false self of, you can't operate and do what God may want you to do for them or tell them, because you already see they got that mask up. Transformation, center we proclaim. Whoa.